my dad asked me something the other week. He called me and my message was on, and sometimes I have it planned while I'm doing other stuff. Sometimes I might just sit down and watch it, and a lot of times, though I might be speaking there at one time, sometimes when I go back and listen to it, it'll do something for me too. You know what I mean? I know a lot of preachers that I've talked to, even the preachers that were here, they wouldn't listen to themselves. They'd be like, yeah, you know, I don't like listening to myself. Even my dad, he does not like listening to himself preach. But the thing is I actually get encouragement even out of the stuff that I preach. Because the thing is it made me go back to really reflect on and really make me even sharpen my iron a little bit more. Because what I realize is when I go back and I hear it, there's no way that I can tell you to do something and then I don't do the same thing that I'm telling you. So now when I go through and I tell you, hey, listen, you can't do this, you know what that do for me? That make me minded even more to realize if I'm telling you what you can't do, I got to make sure that it can't be once named among me, because now I got to hold myself to a higher state. I got to hold myself even more accountable based off the fact of what I'm instructing other people to do. So now that thing come in and sharpen me even more. So now I look at it's not just something that I'm saying. I got to really make sure that I'm living and I'm believing and living based off of those words. Because this is a word of life. Words of life are being brought forth. So I got to make sure. And the thing is preacher has said something even on Wednesday. And the thing is that it really begins to make me really value the work even more. You look at it, I look at it like this. It's something that, you know, preaching is something that I wanted to do all my life, but when you really look at what's been entrusted with your hands, it removes you from that excitement, and now you look at it for the fact of how great the work is. Now, I do take value in knowing that, you know, it's because it's such a great work, the fact that the man will put that work in your hands, that's something that you ought to be proud of, but also at the same time, you ought to be very cautious of, because you got to know that you can't mishandle this thing. You got to make sure that if I have words of life in my hands, if I give it to you and I give it to you wrong, then it's of no value for you, because now you're not going to be prepared for the opportunity. So now when the opportunity comes, you're going to get failure based off of me. So now I got to make sure that I'm minded and make sure that I use the word properly so that way you can be minded, so that we can all achieve the same goal and we can all be minded with the same mind.